Ever since the release of Avengers Infinity War, we started to see more and more leaks with Marvel Studios projects. After Avengers Endgame, it went into overdrive, where every single project at some point leaked something major. Sometimes literally entire films beat for beat a year before they were out. So let's talk about why exactly Marvel Studios leaks are turning up more often than ever before. It's really not surprising to see that more and more leaks are happening as there is more and more production and output from Marvel Studios, and controlling the narrative and keeping secrecy is getting harder because at any given time, they're working with so many different people, different CG houses, just different collaborations all across the world. Recently, The Hollywood Reporter had a pretty interesting take on everything that's going on, specifically everything that stems from a COVID-19 protocol that impacted everything. And essentially what we see is that the exponential growth of Marvel and how many people they're working with, how many things had to be kept secret, and then how many outsourced projects had to be done with even more studios because, again, cutbacks, people losing their jobs, remote work and everything, that this all led to multiple leaks. The most famous one we can point at is Spider-Man No Way Home. You guys remember the trailer that came out? The leaked trailer that made its way from another leak from Comic-Cons because one of the people working on it wanted clout at a Comic-Con and they were showing it to everybody and they were like a small-time production house on CG. Things like that are what's causing it. And essentially, it's this sort of exponential growth, but also the need for all these CG houses and production houses and concept arts and toys and everything to go into overdrive because right now we're literally seeing more blockbusters per year than ever before, and everybody's fighting for the same production houses, the same CG artists, and everybody. So at some point, they're having to look outside the norm, which is then, well, impacting security, and things are leaking more frequently. And I don't think this is ever going to slow down from this point on out. It's just going to become more prevalent, and it's going to happen more, because that's just where we're going. And until they can start locking it down and maybe downsizing, then you're going to see it, but you're never going to see that because that's not possible. So you're in an interesting position where it's going to keep happening, and the best they can do is hopefully try to prevent it with the people and the people working at the companies. But again, you never know when some jester out there is going to want to become a true clown and leak something for clout to their friends, and then when it's all said and done, everybody loses their job because of one kid. That's just how it goes.